All right, folks, it is game time here at Braemar Arena. We're going to do our best to have a little bit better camera action in this game. Jeff, what are we expecting to see tonight from our Wayzata Trojans playing the Edina Green 15 UA?
Well, thanks, Chris. We're hoping to get off to a quick start. Edina is a very good, quick team with a lot of talent. So you don't want to fall behind early in the game.
So Hendricks will walk this one in. She's playing center with Suraju. It looks like, no, she's probably, I'm not sure exactly what the lines were. I hadn't paid much attention until the drop of the puck. So this will be Edina Green clearing the zone, picked up by Suraju. She'll jump deep, looking to come off for a change. Hillman is back from a lower body injury after two games rest. Bubolt's now to Hillman. Hillman will enter off the wall. She's going to go to work to Fries in the corner. Hillman gives way. Bubolt's will pick that one up. She'll reverse. Back to Hillman. Hillman to the slot. That one sneaks through. Aboud's going to have to chase it, as it was Wayzata's puck to the corner. Aboud around the board to Hillman. Hillman out to center ice. Picked up at center ice. Pressured by Fries for the moment, and then Aboud. Aboud looks to go deep. She can't get through three Edina Hornets. Now that one will be sent deep by Edina, played by Callanan, who's in net tonight for your Trojans. That one's overskated by Russo for the moment. High shot, gloved by Ali Callanan.
Not a bad start by Wayzata. We had some zone time. Played it, kind of kept it low. I wonder if the coaches kind of talked about trying to keep that puck down low in our offensive zone. Probably a smart play. Have Edina have to come all the way down 200 feet to make a play.
This will be Russo on the face-off. Edina wins that to the point. Played behind their own net. Pressured. That one comes through the slot, picked up smartly by Wilson, who's going to enter with plenty of speed and plenty of gap. She tries to play through the legs of the Hornets defenseman.
A little bit of height disadvantage there between the defenseman and Kiana.
This will be a drag through traffic. Callanan will play that out to center ice. Edina will have to quarterback into the skates of her partner, and it'll be Bubolt's applying pressure. Hendricks out on wing, looks like this game. Now Edina. This is played through the skates, through Joseph. She'll play hard to the corner. Out to the point, little rough stuff on the board with Suraju. We know she likes it.
She's going to try to swing over top. Kind of her play.
That's a hard shot. Great glove save by Callanan. We're going to see that one in the highlight reel, I guarantee you.
It was a nice save by Callanan, but number 7, Fitzgerald, you'll see her do that all game. She'll just circle around the zone until everybody gets out of position and then make her play.
Very, very similar to a center that we see on our team, Kate Hendricks. Likes to find the seam, likes to circle, can stick handle through it.
Yep.
This is won now by Edina, played behind the net of Wayzata. Little bit of pass up the board now to Suraju, who's going to pass to herself. She's got a 2-on-1 if she hustles. Hendricks enters onside, over, shot just wide. We got a penalty coming on the Edina Hornets. So early action here in this ball game will find Wayzata on a power play at 11:47 in the first period.
That was a really nice play by Suraju. Kind of gained some speed, created some separation, just waited long enough where Kate was open and slid it over to her. Obviously, Kate tried to get more wood on that shot, but she was getting hooked and hauled down.
So one thing I do notice, and it should go unsaid, right? Being smart enough to put the brakes on to stay on side is what actually sprung that play.
Good point. Yeah, sometimes you get so eager and you're so excited to get to the net, but you got to make sure you're watching that blue line and what your player's doing.
And credit for Hendricks, who's playing a little bit out of her position. She's playing wing today instead of her normal center. So this will be Noble and Freed back as their defensive pair, as they've been since Mini-Mites. And it'll be Russo with Hillman and Fries taking the face-off. A little bit of help on the clock here to make sure that we get the penalties set up
It's run by volunteers, and sometimes you just got to get reminded how to get the penalties can be tricky sometimes.
So this will be won by Wayzata, comes out to the point. Freed will play, she'll wait to set it up. This one comes out of the zone now. Right in front of us, gathered up smartly by Noble. Past the blade of Hillman, intercepted by Edina. Wayzata needs to show a little bit of patience here as they're trying to gain the zone. That one's sticked away by number 5 of the Hornets, Souter. This one's played up the board, hard pinch attempt, and we're going to get icing here at 11:15 in the first period.
Well, you said patience, and I think that's so true. Seems like we're a little jumpy. We can just get into the zone and get it set up, and we can zip it around a little bit and find some open ice and get some shots.
Russo will win this one. It'll play back to Jenks. Jenks finds one, tries to put it through the legs of the Edina forward. Now Jenks. Jenks at the circle. She'll reverse. She turns over to center ice. Cameraman's having a hard time keeping up with the puck tonight. So Russo will apply pressure. She holds for the moment on the board. Played by Hendricks. Now to Russo. Back to Hendricks. Will find and attempt by Jenks to walk through. Gets denied, and Abood will put it out softly to the blue line. That's Hendricks gets stopped by the defensive line of Edina. Now Abood is going to take what Edina's given her. They'll enter. She'll fire one off the skate on an attempt. This will be Kurtz now, one through traffic. I like that, nice and low. Held for the moment by Seraju. 16 seconds in the power play for Wayzata, mishandled by Joseph at the blue line. Joseph will play up the wall to Hendricks, who will go cross ice. It'll find Seraju driving. She got tripped on the way for the attempt, no call.
That's a nice little play.
This one comes through. Bubaltz will gather that one in the corner. She'll go back to Hendricks. Hendricks will cycle out, up the board. Hard pinch by Joseph. Now it'll be Edina coming in speed, 2-on-1. That one's a fanned attempt, played behind the net and held by, it looks like, number 13 of the Hornets. That one comes out, squirts out to center. Quick turnaround, shot. No defenseman for Wayzata in front. But Callanan stands strong. Now Bubaltz, she'll look to come out. She'll play to Hendricks. Hendricks will tip. Not sure we got the full effort of number 17 of Edina there, so we will get icing, despite the guest team parents calling for maybe not.
Yeah. I'd like to see our defense not do so much stick handling, especially around the blue lines, and just make the plays and get that puck down deep and just, again, play down low.
So this one comes out to the point. Fan attempt, played in front by Mead. Mead kicks it to center ice. So this will be Mead in the neutral zone. She'll give way to Wilson. Wilson's going to try to get back to Mead, who turns for the moment and fans. Now it's going to be Edina coming the other direction with a 3-on-2. Noble and Freed playing defense. That one's a blocker save to the corner, Callanan. This one comes out. Missed attempt by Wilson. Maybe a little bit rushed.
Yeah, getting a little greedy for the the quick breakout. And forgot that we got to get it across the blue line first. There's another one there.
Take a breath, Wayzata. Let's move on and come to play.
Those
again, a miss
turnovers at the blue line are really tough.
Yep, I was just about to say a turnover at the blue line is never going to result in anything good. Buboltz will play this one to the wall. Picked up in the slot. Good stick play by Noble, who sniffed that one out very late in the play. So now
I like that play.
Mead dumps that one over the top. It's not going to have the legs for icing, and we got fresh legs by Fries coming in. Buboltz will play that one on the corner, holds for the moment. Fries will pick it up on the ball on the board. Now around to the corner. Buboltz is going to play it back underneath the goal to Hillman. Hillman sees a lot of traffic out front. She'll give it to Abood at the point. Abood can't quite get the handle. She holds for her teammates to gather up. And now Hillman. Hillman alone. Shoot. She's going to get a shot on net. Blocker save and held by Edina.
Take the shots when we have them. She didn't really get a lot on that. A little bit off balance, but
you know, she was looking at 3 Edina defensemen in her face. I'm surprised she got it through, Jeff.
She could have pulled an Emily Abood and just wound up and rifle one into the ankles. That'll back off the D a little bit, maybe.
No question. So this will be, speaking of Emily Abood, that one will come through and gets a post. Jenks will play hard to the corner. Aggressive play is backed by Wayzata. So last game, and I wasn't here Friday and didn't see it, I think Wayzata kind of stepped off of their aggressive defensive play. You know, stuff that we've been known for, Jeff. And we're back to playing even maybe a little smarter in this game. So yeah. Russo to Hendricks. Hendricks will cross the blue line. She's got ice to work with. She gets rubbed out. Now it'll be Jenks playing defense here. That one comes through the slot, but into the skates.
Yeah, that's going to hurt us. That little curl out. Both our center and our D are getting beat out of the corner, and they're just free flow in. So if we can tighten that up.
So Jenks now will come out, give to Hendricks. Hendricks will look to center ice. She clears. Wayzata looking to change the rest of their forward line. They're going to have to stall for the moment so everybody can get into place. So now, Mead through center ice, picked up by number 6 of Edina. Stick to the corner by Joseph.
She's good at those poke checks.
Kurtz will give way back to Joseph. Joseph intercepted at the wall. Wilson plays her girl to the wall, supported by Buboltz. Now picked up by Buboltz. She's checked for the effort. That one comes out of the zone, gathered up by Mallory. We played a whole summer with her, and I couldn't even guess the last name.
Yeah, very nice family.
Dad's name, Cam. That's a backhand attempt that nearly found its way home. This is a blind pass to center ice by Wilson that's intercepted at the blue line. Now Kurtz is going to look to stretch. She looked too closely at it, and that's intercepted by number 11 of Edina.
They got us bottled up here. We looked at that pass 3 times. Just get it, zip it, see it, and zip it.
Joseph recognizes that there's danger in the slot there. She takes away the threat. Everybody stay structurally sound here, and let's get out of the zone. Joseph will look, she'll reverse. Nobody, Kurtz is playing out front. Mead is going to have to play this one to the wall, backhanded by the captain of the Hornets. Picked up now by Russo. This one squirts out to the point. Carter's going to walk the line. That one's played out finally by Russo, and we're going to get an icing.
That's a good icing.
A well-deserved, hard-fought icing for your Wayzata Trojans here at 4:08 in the first.
They didn't have that many good scoring opportunities in that shift, but it sure was a lot of turnovers. We had the puck several times and just kind of fumbled around with it, but here we go, reset.
So Buboltz with the face-off. She's got, looks like maybe Wilson. Nope, I'm sorry. That's going to be Fries and Hillman. Again, Hillman back from a lower body injury recovery. It's an interesting play by the Hornets. They had two players converging on the puck at the same time. Picked up now. This is the dangerous player. She's going to play through the seam. Wayzata needs to know when to come through. That one falls through. Little softball.
It's a good rebound control. You could see there's traffic in front, watching her alley tracking that puck in, making sure that she has to own that rebound. You know, they say if you make the first save, that's your job. That's not necessarily your only job. Sometimes you got to control those rebounds.
This one's played right to the net on the face-off. That's a shot that Callahan had sniffed out from the beginning. This will come out to the point, mishandled by Fries, picked up now by Buboltz, can't exit the zone. But number 7 of Edina will clear. She's going to look for space to try it again. Gives a little bit of a chance for Wayzata to change. Set play by Edina. That one's mishandled by Noble. Can't clear the zone. 3:09 and ticking in the first period. It's a tale of one period here. That one finds its way to the slot. One-timer attempt. Defended well by Wayzata. This one comes into the slot. Now it's on the stick of Sergio, who gets taken down at the blue line. No hand in the air. Turned over in the snow. Supported by Sergio, who's going to find herself out in center ice. She's going to be converged on by 2. Quick shot into the shoulder of the goaltender for the Hornets. Cross ice pass clears.
Boy, I like how Syracuse came out to play tonight. She just has had the puck a lot already, and she's moving her feet when she's got the puck. And playing with Kate Hendricks, she looks the same way. So I look for this line to really start clicking.
So offsides, center ice face-off, semi-intentional, I guess.
That's why it's at center.
With Buboltz. Won by the Hornets. Wilson will apply pressure. Buboltz supports at the wall. Good stick play by Abood. Jenks will play up the board to Mead. Mead is going to enter now clean. She's got Wilson, who's got a shot. 5-hole. Buboltz backhand right into the sweater. It's loose for the moment. His body's on the ground. Goaltender for Edina did not know where that one was, Jeff.
No, but she made a couple really nice saves, and boy, the pass across, and Kiana did such a nice job of catching that pass, getting a good shot on net. Then we had a rebound chance on the backhand and just could not find the back of the net.
So Wayzata will look to win this face-off. Whiff and one. Abood recognizes that puck to the corner. She plays hard. Mead's going to now cover. So it'll be Edina entering. Good back check by a normal forward. That's Mead playing out of position for the moment as a defenseman. This is picked up by 9 of the Hornets. She'll look to the seam, try to one-hand play it away into the snow of the Wayzata bench. That's going to be definitely too many, but we didn't get busted. That one comes through. Callahan's glove is working just fine tonight, but we cannot give too many of those opportunities point blank to that player, Jeff.
Well, that's 7 Fitzgerald again, and she uses the ice so well. We backed off, our D backed off, and she cut to the middle, and she's going to take a shot from that angle all day long. Maybe score 1 out of 10 out of that, but a good shot nonetheless.
So Russo is going to take this to the left of Callahan. She wins back clean to Kurtz. Kurtz will reverse. Nope, she won't. She had me tricked, which was, I think, part of the deception all along.
Good little mohawk.
Now Kurtz will play behind the net to Joseph. Joseph up the wall. She'll come through the dot, take what they give her. She gets steered off the puck, and it'll be Edina taking possession, but good hard forecheck. Playing her own puck. Kurtz now will race this one to the blue line. She's going to be harassed by 13 of Edina. Turned over. That one comes through the slot, but nobody home for the Hornets. This one off the back of the net up to Hillman. Hillman's going to get bumped while she tries to gather. She gets steered off. Kurtz, supported by Russo, is going to play around to Fries. Up the wall, held by the defenseman for the Hornets. Joseph
had lots of time with the puck behind the net. We just carry that puck out of the zone and we rung it around.
I think Wayzata needs to stop turning the puck over in the slot, regardless of 5 seconds, 6 seconds now and counting. We're going to try to eat it in the 2 seconds left of this period.
You can hear Coach Brian yelling, "Eat it, eat it!" End of the period, and we got out 0-0. So entertaining first period.
Sage advice. You know, I can argue that Wayzata won the first half of that period, and then definitely gave it away in the second. Regardless, we're out 0-0 after one to a team that arguably is our equal as far as record goes and standings go, Jeff.
Well, they have one loss, just like us. We have a few more ties than they do, but they're definitely one of the premier 15A teams in the state, and we're battling with them. So I think we take the first period as it was and learn, and again, we got to, I think, continue to try to get some momentum going in our forecheck and keeping it low. Maybe not be passing out to the D too aggressively. And then in our own zone, there's just way too many turnovers.
Yep. So you can tell it's a holiday weekend by the capacity crowd here for Wayzata. I think we are outnumbering the home team. I even see one older brother here who maybe begrudgingly made the trip. Two older brothers, at least two older brothers, which rarely happens. You always see the younger siblings, but the older siblings, you know, they're reluctant to give up a Sunday night.
Well, and there's a lot of grandparents here too. I was trying to use Grandma Pam's handicap sticker to find a parking spot, and they were all full. So there has to be a lot of grandparents in the building tonight. Of course, we do have a couple injured players, Maddie Haran and then Lexi.
Lexi Morris out tonight with an illness is the report. So we'll start the second period at 0-0. Hold on a second, we don't have any time up on the clock.
Yeah, we got Tone Lope playing. DJ's going wild.
Yeah. So now the clock is running. 15 now set in the for the second period. Noble will play this one, get defended and pinched in the corner. Hard play to the corner by Suraju, who did, like Jeff said earlier, came to play tonight. So Wayzata with a little bit of leg action here to start the second. Would like to see that leg action result in some zone time. So far, neutral zone, 2-on-1. Couldn't quite gather that one, got a little bit rushed, but Suraju there's to pick up the garbage. Now Hendricks will play to the corner, plays to Suraju, that one squirts in the slot, steered away, gloved, by the goaltender. Fitzgerald to take a bad angle shot there, that's gloved across body by Callanan.
If Allie listens to the replay of this one, I don't think I advise the glove coming all the way across the body. That's just an easier blocker save.
I may have baited you into that one, Jeff. I saw it come all the way across, and I'm not sure if that's a tactic that they're teaching these days. So this one will play around now to Hillman. Hillman's going to get pinched hard by the defenseman for the Hornets. This is hard, fought battle in the corner. Squirts out now, that one to the slot. Not tied up enough, now to the point, not able to be held. Not going to find enough for icing. So Hillman's, who's a great skater, is going to, oh my God, that's going to be an interference, but no call.
We got a turnover here now.
So Buboltz will play hard to the corner. You know, they say when you're small, Jeff, instigate contact first.
I love how she went in there hard, and she always does. She's a feisty player.
That's a soft pass through center ice, intercepted by Edina.
Yeah, we got to get this out. Our forwards are really tired right now. This has to get out of the zone right now.
Kurtz not quite recognizing what needs to happen.
It's a long change in the second period.
Russo is going to apply pressure. This one's off the board, intercepted by Abud, who's going to come in with speed. She gets a quick shot, blocked to the side of the net. That's another quick shot by Mead that hit the side of the goal. Fresh legs look like fresh legs here with 13 minutes in the second period left to play.
Looking good. They got the pep in their step.
Wilson gets pinched hard against the board, finds herself on the ice. This one plays to the slot, held for the moment by Mead. That gets out to the point for Kurtz. Kurtz a little flop shot into the sweater of the goaltender for the Edina Hornets.
I know she wanted to get a little more on that shot. She really had a nice shot in the first period. Nice low, 6 inches off. That one just kind of flipped off the toe of her stick. Easy save by the Edina goalie.
So this will come to the right of the Edina goaltender. Bubolt's in the circle. One back by Edina. They're going to look to fly 2 out to the point. They get it, but a hard back check by Bubolt's. Pinches the puck to the moment in the corner. You know, this looks like looking in a mirror, Jeff, with the way that the Edina defensemen, defense ladies maybe is the right term, are playing. This will come to Buboltz, who's clearing to Mead. Mead gets just enough of a change-up to push it to the corner and get a change.
Here.
This one comes to slot. Sergiu didn't get all of that one. Looked very, very similar to the Kurtz shot from moments ago.
It was. We've had some really good opportunities, and the shots just aren't coming off the stick the right way. Keep shooting, though. It's good opportunity.
Russo wins this one clean. It's a set-out play. That one will come out to the point, tipped by Sergiu, I think, but goaltender with good positioning.
Really nice, quick shot by Fried.
Looks like a little miscommunication. 2 Wayzata Trojans in the corner, and Edina's going to go the other direction, 3-on-2. Finds the slot. Callanan holds strong, sticks that one to the corner. She's going to try to stick that one again, puts it out front. Looks like missing a stick for Fries. Now Sergiu is going to enter with speed. We want to see her drive the net. She gets steered to the corner. She'll hold for the moment, back to the point. Back in by Fried to Sergiu. Sergiu gives way to Hendricks. Intercepted now by Edina. Edina looks like they're at the end of their shift, some heavy legs. Buboltz will fall for the moment. We're going to come off sides and out of the zone for the Trojans.
Couldn't quite see the offsides there. She was on the other side of the blue line, but there was no other player across and she had possession of the puck.
I think they called her. Would like to see a delay of game here if we're not having enough players on the ice.
Just dropped the puck.
That one's won by Buboltz to Abud now. Abud will play up the board into traffic to Fries. Now back around, smartly to Jenks. You know, this Edina team, they close pretty quick. We got to be a little more crisp with our passes in this game, Jeff.
Taking away time and space. They've got a little more speed than we're used to.
This one's played by Abud to Jenks. Jenks will take a look, backhand, attempt to Hillman, doesn't find the mark. Abud's gonna have to pick this one up. She'll play back around to Jenks. If she hustles, she's got Hillman. That one was into her skates and out to the point now. Abud gathers this one. Fries will give her attempt. Now it's Buboltz with speed, who's gonna come to center ice, give way to Hillman. Hillman will drive. She's steered off the puck for the moment. She'll play hard to the corner. I like the aggressive play by Hillman. She's back from from a 2-game hiatus and looking to score one of her patented dirty, icky goals.
Yeah, looking to see it. That should be icing.
This will be played hard up the board, and it'll be icing. And I think, by my count, the first icing for Wayzata or for Edina in this game.
Could be. So did you just get back into town before the game, or did you get in last night?
Got in at 2:15 this afternoon, Jeff. Unloaded the car, watched the Vikings for the moment, and headed straight to the rink.
What a finish. Heard it on the radio on the way here.
This is played out front, shot on net, it's loose. So Meade will find Joseph, who gives way to Russo, who's going to enter. That's a puck on its end, couldn't be gathered. Now the net comes off and we get a whistle.
Another good opportunity, Russo. Yeah, it was a great pass. It's also a good place to shoot the puck, but I think the puck was rolling on her a little bit. Either way, it was a good play. We had a good opportunity, and the Edina goalie is playing strong.
The clock was ticking, right, and she knew she had to get it off her stick. This is one to the point, Joseph. Joseph will give to her partner, Kurtz. Kurtz will put one in low, just like we like to see. She'll find it on her stick once again. Played to the wall, to Meade, and now the other direction.
That's a quick 2-on-1.
Now it's going to be a 3.
That's interference.
Can't believe we didn't get an interference call on that play, as I think it was Russo had a hard time entering the zone.
Well, I got caught on the pinch at the blue line, and we had numbers coming back, but their third player smartly just got in the way of our player, and sometimes you can see that get called. I can see why they didn't call it, but it was a nice shot, obviously, off the post into the net.
I'm going to admittedly be a homer because I am, but I agree. I have to agree with you, Jeff. So Buboltz will carry this one behind the net. She'll possess for the moment. Give way to Hendricks. Hendricks looks to find Buboltz and finds a skate. Freed now will gather up on the dot. Wayzata stretching. That one clears the zone back in. We should get a whistle, and we do, for offsides on Edina. So Buboltz with Suraju and Hendricks, Noble and Freed. This one finds Fitzgerald, flopping shot to the corner. Freed supported by Buboltz. Buboltz will gather, buy herself enough time to get to Hendricks, and Suraju will be out. Suraju is going to go into traffic, generally unadvised, but holds for the moment.
Big, strong play in the corner. Yeah, now it's a 2-on-1 again.
So aggressive play by the defenseman. You know, adaptability, recognizing kind of what the other team is trying to do to you would be a tremendous help here. So Suraju now will come through center ice. She's got to get deep because we know she's got to come off, and it'll be offsides on your Trojans.
Now, if you know you need to get a line change, you do whatever you can to get that puck all the way down behind the goal line, and usually that's off the boards of the glass and not up the middle. If you're trying to get off the ice, that transition will kill you, but it worked. We got an offsides. Now we can.
This is won by Wayzata, steered through traffic by Jenks and tried to put in deep. That one comes out, though, to the point. Hard pinch at the blue line by Aboud.
Yeah, that's going to cost us.
That's a turnover. Thankfully, it's offsides with 11:35. Hit the clock, bud. And counting. This one comes behind the goaltender, Callanan. Played hard by Aboud, who's looking for help. Jenks will find this one now in the corner. She gets upended. Turns out the game officials got something to say down below. Let's get a good look.
They got the clock stopped now. They're on it.
So now Buboltz will take the face off just outside of the zone. Buboltz wins that one clean. She'll find it on her stick through center ice. She's played off the puck for the moment, and that'll be offsides.
That's that suicide pass that you see. Defenseman that goes straight north and south passes where the player catching it has to look behind him.
Pinch by Kurtz at the neutralized, gathered up by Buboltz, who's defending. She blind passes to center ice. She'll give it over. Picked up now by Kurtz. Mead, who will get the center line. She'll go deep and allow for a change for Wayzata. Wilson's going to give chase as she's got plenty of legs left in her. Played through center ice now. Kurtz is going to have to defend. It's a takedown as Fitzgerald lost a tire. Russo's coming in with fresh legs. Tries to play to Wilson, who was trying to come off, and will be offsides for the moment.
Good action here in the second. Just haven't quite got the momentum we're looking for quite yet, but
Russo wins that one to Fried. Fried tries to give to Noble. It's just out of her reach.
Good
Played
body position.
out. Now Fried will pick it up behind her goaltender, Callanan. Siraju at the half wall. Fried back to Noble. Hendricks now. Picked up by Russo, who gets it out of the zone. And he'll find Hendricks 2-on-1, going the other direction. They're going to let her shoot. That one steered away, blocker over the right shoulder of the goaltender. It gives a chance for Edina to rush. Picked up by, I think that's Noble. Now Buboltz. Buboltz will play up the board. She's checked through. Now Hendricks. Hendricks might have one more left in her if she hustles. She'll dance the blue line, dump deep as she knows she has to come off. There's a little nifty stick work to evade the Wayzata forecheck. Fried's going to find herself one-on-one. Steer to the corner. That one comes out to the circle. Now to the slot. That's a dangerous spot. That one finds the back of the net for Edina. And they're up 2-0 with 4:53 left in the second period.
Yeah, just too many players left open in front of the net.
So Russo, Fries, and Hillman will take this face-off. Face-off won by Edina. That's played to the wall nearest to the booth here. Jinx now. She's met by two aggressive forwards for the Hornets, now supported by Russo. Played behind the net. Aboud will look center ice to find Russo. She's intercepted by two Edina Hornets. Jinx now. Jinx will give back to, well, she was trying to give back to, I think, Fries on the wall and intercepted. Turnover again behind the Wayzata net. This will be Fitzgerald looking to find a seam. Callanan sees that clear, and she blocker saves it into midair. Fries looks cross ice to Hillman. Now Jinx.
I think our D been out for about a minute and a half right now.
That one hits a body on its way through. Two Wayzata Trojans find each other in the middle of the ice. That's Hillman and Fries contacting each other hard. Really tired body language here for Wayzata. This is a bad spot. Abood recognizes she needs to clear the ice. She's going to be fine icing the puck. She knows everybody's going to come off with 3:18 and counting. Hit the clock, dude. Thank you.
That was a tough shift. Just couldn't quite get anything out of the zone. They were buzzing around us.
Buboltz wins this one now back to the corner. She'll possess behind her own net, give way to Mead at the half wall. Supported, that one doesn't quite get out of the zone. Kurtz will have to play this one to Wilson. Wilson's got speed. She's going to cut across ice, be intercepted for the moment. High blocker save by it's loose. Goaltender, that one finds a shin on a clapper from Joseph.
Kind of shooting into a wall on that one. There's a lot of shin pads in the way. Ooh.
There we're going to get a trip on Joseph, who's aggressively playing to the puck with an errant stick. And we will get our first look at the Edina power play in this game. 2:35 left in the second period, and that'll be a trip on number 8, Joseph.
Well, it'd be good to kill this one off. We got 35 seconds of even strength, and then regroup and get into the third period and see if you can muster a comeback here.
Face-off tied up by Suraju, who aggressively, I don't know why that didn't get a shot on net. Right. Had a plenty good look on
take it.
So walk the blue line, shot through. That one plays the side of the net, finds its way to the circle. Now Hendricks. Hendricks not pressured for the moment. She can dump deep if she wants. No, she can possess and hold. No pressure here.
Shoot it.
Oh, Sergio had to gather it for the moment, and it's going to now find Edina going the other direction. They'll look to set up their power play. Walked in by 7. That one finds itself in a dangerous spot. Now corralled by Callanan, the goaltender, who's just sitting on it.
A couple nice saves there. Puck's in tight.
Had the stick out of her hand, and wisely loses track for a second and just freezes.
Yeah. Usually the player with the puck or the others, you'd see bodies flying around, and I think we might got to get a little tougher in front of our net.
This one's played now to the corner, intercepted by Abood. Abood's going to have steam, doesn't clear the zone. Callanan will do it herself. Nope, that's intercepted and held by Edina. Wayzata looks to posture up on their PK as we're ticking 38 seconds. That one finds a slot on a driving wing. Loose, backhand. Good sprawling save by Callanan. Now Hillman. Hillman with fresh legs. We know she's fast.
Go.
She gets steered off the puck. No hand in the air for the moment, but picked up. Finds a boot, driving to the slot. Gloved to the side by Edina. Wraparound temp by Hillman now. 11 seconds in the penalty kill left.
Get back.
A little bit out of position here. Abood's going to intercept for the moment. Gloved. 1 second left in the power play for Edina.
Just run it off. Just run it off. Oh yeah.
Joseph's looking to the bench. Joseph's looking to the bench to see what's next. This face-off win by Russo, but possessed now by Edina. Wilson will bother that one to the corner and then have to give way. Joseph, hot off the bench, plays to the corner. Russo supporting. Joseph will come through. She's pinched. That one's in the slot. Now Mead to the half wall. She'll look cross ice, find Wilson. That finds the stick of Russo now.
Shoot
11
it.
seconds. Wilson just out of the reach. She'll play to the net. Up the wall to Kurtz. 4 seconds. Wayzata's got to hustle. Kurtz overskates the puck, and that'll bring us to the end of the second period. Edina Hornets scoring 2 in the second. Wayzata finds themselves down 2-0 after 2 periods.
Yeah, and Wayzata had moments in that period, but Edina buried a couple of their own. We're going to get a resurface, maybe get our breath and our legs back, and we'll be back.
A little motivational speak from the coaches, I'm sure. We'll be back after 10.
Let's go, Blue.
All right, everybody, we're back after a quick cleaning of the ice. Wayzata got pepped up in the locker room. I can tell everybody's just going to be a little bit looser here in the third. You know, Christmas is right around the corner.
I wish we could put the microphones in the locker room and see what they're talking about. Maybe we'll have to work on that part of the production.
Russo tries to win this one forward. Gathered up for the moment. That shot hits a shin of a Wayzata defenseman. So it's Russo with Hendricks and Suraju. Suraju's going to give chase to the side of the net. Noble and Freed patrolling the blue line. That one gets out to the circle, and it's going to be Edina heading through center ice. Little drag intercepted by Freed. Freed behind her own net. Finds an open Suraju, who's going to play through center. Mishandled for the moment by Russo. That's going to give an opportunity for Fitzgerald to come in on the forecheck.
Loop all the way around the zone.
We know she'll loop. She's looking for a seam.
A bunch of people to chase her. Good positioning by Wayzata on that one. Must have talked about that.
Russo pinches her off at the wall. She's had enough. Loose for the moment. Finds its way to a spot. Hits a skate, side of the net. Aaron's stick in the air, flops to the corner, now to the point. Played out of the air by 8.
How did she get that?
That one comes to the point.
Oh,
interception. There was a hand in the air for the moment. That came down as I think Freed dumped her girl in the blue paint.
Whoa! Kind of shoulder pad takedown. Almost a horse collar type play.
Very similar to what we saw in the Cake Eater tournament, Jeff, if I recall. A lot of let these girls play the hockey. Hendricks will put this one. That's going to be on net. It has to be played by the goaltender. So fresh legs for Wayzata. Up the wall now to Sauter. Played through center ice. That's dangerously close to a hook for Bubolts. But Jenks is going to enter with speed. Offsides. That was really close, Jeff.
Yeah, it looked like Jinx made a clear move across the blue line, so she didn't, do anything to draw our player off, but we just got a little jumpy.
Everybody's just wants a little bit of extra, right? So this will be one back. Abood can't quite get the handle. She'll play behind Callanan. She'll come to the slot. She can enter with speed. She's got gas. That'll be offsides as, what do we say? No stick handling on the blue line.
Yeah, that you got to get the blue, and as soon as you stick handle across the blue line, it's automatic offsides.
Especially when you're coming in hot the way that they are. So Russo now will win back to Kurtz. Kurtz will play in. Mead is met at the blue line. Behind the goaltender's net, Wilson's going to give chase to the corner. She can't stay on her feet for the moment. That comes out to the point. Joseph will walk. Backhand attempt. It's loose.
There's a penalty.
And we're going to get a penalty here.
Pushed in the back on
Cross
Kiana while she was trying to chop it in the net.
On Wilson. So number 10 for Edina is going to enter the sin bin. She'll get 2 minutes to think about her actions at 12:05 in the third period. While I'm
Let's
jabbing,
make her really think about it here. Light the lamp. Oh, we got to win that 50-50 puck right there.
It's played hard to the point. It'll be a race between Joseph. Callanan will play it out to the blue line. Smart play by Hendricks at center ice.
He's gonna rag it now.
That one's played out. Joseph will pinch. She'll play up the wall. Russo. Now Wayzata will enter. They've got numbers. Hendricks will put one on a blocker. Steered to the wall. Reverse. Suraju to the point, pinched by Kurt, supported by Suraju. That one finds its way through, gathered up by Joseph. That'll find its way through legs. I think that's going to have to be played by, nope, that'll be icing. And Wayzata will get a chance here in their offensive zone. 1:08 left in the period, or in the penalty.
A little bit of time to get something set up. A little sloppy there with the puck.
So second power play unit here, Buboltz ties up.
We got to be ready to shoot that puck right there off the
She'll
face
play
off.
to the point. Joseph will walk the line back to Buboltz. She'll walk across the seam, get steered out the puck, paid back to Joseph. Joseph will give way to Hillman. Hillman with a nifty little spin through to the slot. Buboltz tries to backhand to Hillman. That'll be a battle and a race, and it's Edina heading the other direction. They're content with clearing the line, dumping to the corner. Kurtz now to Hillman. Hillman back to Hillman from Joseph. Hillman's got speed. She can stay wide. Overplayed by the defenseman of Edina, but nobody home. Oh, Russo just entering the ice. Kurtz will hold for the moment.
Oh.
That is super close. But I guess the linesman there had a better look at it than we did, Jeff.
Yeah, he did. It looked like Dakota had the reach to get that in, no problem, but kind of shorthanded it a little bit.
This one's played in by Wayzata. Noble to Wilson, up the wall, hard pinch by Freed. Wilson gets stopped for the moment, and we are even strength for both hockey teams. Mead, hard play behind her own net. Wilson needs to get into position. That comes out to the point, but not out. Now it's out, and it could find Wayzata in an odd man. That one steered away by Noble with the quick stick. Cross ice attempt. Wilson's at the end of her shift. She's looking like she needs to get off, and Noble. Noble now cross ice, who finds the fresh stick and glove of Suraju. Suraju to the half wall. Completed the change. She's going to battle. Dang it, I like her game tonight, Jeff.
Yeah, she's playing really tough.
Jenks will hold. That one finds a skate. Hendricks. Buboltz in the slot. That's steered away. Now possessed by Edina, and they're going to come through neutral ice. Played off the wall. Jenks, hard to the corner. She'll pin her girl. Buboltz has to support. Buboltz rubs her girl out. Picked up by now Abood. She'll reverse course over to Jenks. Jenks will freeze for the moment, try to shift the ice. Abood reverses now back to Jenks, out to the point, held. That's going to be a shot. Blocker save by Callanan. Buboltz wins that one behind her own net. Abood smartly up the wall to Hendricks, who's going to play out of the zone. This one's going to be icing on the Edina Hornets at 8:10 in the third period.
Well, I think at this point in the game, I hope they're really talking about don't give up any shots. And what I mean by that is when we have an opportunity to shoot the puck, we got to shoot the puck. And tonight we've seen a few opportunities that we've kind of just got a little too cute. Now's the time, right? Oh, that was a beauty.
That one couldn't find the blade of Fries. Joseph with an excellent play through neutral ice to hold up her girl for the moment. Hillman was surprised by that one through neutral ice, and now we're going to get icing down in the Wayzata defensive zone.
Well, it's a good play by Joseph, and she got in front of the player coming in. Basically the same play that we saw when Edina scored a goal, and just in the neutral zone, the player decided to get in front of ours, and they did not call that either way. So
So big credit to our statistician and scoreboard operator tonight. That's Dan Jenks, who is keeping track of shots on net. Relatively even, 20-16 in favor of Edina. Now Edina will gather. They'll go 2-on-2 against the defensive pair of Joseph and Kurtz. So that one's won by Russo, who's going to clear to Hillman, but intercepted at the blue line.
Yeah.
Nifty stick drag. Callanan freezes that one. And we'll get a face-off to her right. I'm sorry, her left.
Those will cost you over time when you let the player dipsy doodle in. And that's a function of just our gap is just way out of control. We're just way too deep on that. And
that's a shot,
another shot
on the face-off attempt.
Kind of a set play they have.
So Mead finds this one on her stick. She has ice to work with, but elects to pass. Unfortunately, it's intercepted. That should be a hold by Noble, but no call. Freed now to Wilson. Wilson off her skates, back in.
Turnover right here.
That one's wide of the mark on the Edina attempt. Noble squeezes her girl off the boards. Bubolt supporting, a little bit of behind the net action. 10 will work up the board, look to the slot. That one finds its way through. Picked up, reached by Mead. Freed's going to have to play this one into the corner. Edina player falls down. Wilson can't handle the puck, and that play is now to Noble. Noble finds Buboltz in traffic. Now to the point. That one's going to get itself out of the zone. It's a puck on end. It'll be a race between Mead and Wilson. Russo, fresh off the bench, can apply pressure and a little bit of help. This one squirts out to center ice, and it'll be an entering play by Souter with the Hornets. That one finds its way through the slot up to the point. Carried in now. Angled shot, that's over the top of the goal. Hendricks, if she hustles, can't quite get the handle.
We got to watch our gap here much better.
Pressure to the corner. That one attempts to the slot in front of Callanan, doesn't find its way. That one does. Jinx finds it. It'll be a race to the puck.
Get to her. She doesn't know she's there.
Skips over the blade of Hendricks and held now by Russo. Russo into the skate of Hendricks. Hendricks drags. Can't quite get the handle.
That would have been pretty if she would have made that play.
So a little bit of work behind the net of the Edina goaltender. It's Suraju playing against her summer teammate
player down there.
Mallory. Now rung around the boards, gathered up by Joseph. Joseph will drag. She'll look to find a seam. Forwards are coming off. She's content to dump to the corner. This one comes out to the point. Almost held by Kurtz. Gathered up by Buboltz now. She finds ice. Backhand pass up to Fries, who's held up for the moment at the blue line. Supported now by Buboltz. Finds Fries, who needs to find her way through the slide. Quick shot. Deflected up into the white netting here at Braemar South.
I like how she knew she got a shot. Wish we'd do more of that. Just take that shot, drive to the net. Try to keep it down a little bit. Make this goalie start kicking some out.
Buboltz will come in and win this one clean. Can't be held by Freed. Hard pressure by Edina here. That one should be coming out of the zone, and we're going to get a center ice face-off for intentional offside.
Not much you can do with that. It flipped over her stick over the blue line. Then she got pressured right away.
That is
couldn't come back in the zone. Yeah, and exactly. It's the right play because a turnover is an automatic breakaway.
You know, I never played the game competitively, Jeff. I got to believe it's a sick feeling being a defenseman, being caught standing flat-footed in neutral ice when you got a whole lot of white jerseys heading the other direction.
Yeah, and most of the time you see it when the D are over stick handling on the blue line and taking chances. In that case, it had just hopped over the blue line. She had nothing but danger right away.
So freed up the half wall, blind pass doesn't find the mark. There's a backhand now, flopped out to center ice.
Tough change.
Nobles, gap control continues to be a little bit of an issue for the defenseman with Wayzata. Noble now gathers up behind her own net. She'll play to center. That's Russo, who's going to clear, try to put it out to a spot for Mead. Mead wins the race for the moment. She's going to apply pressure. Abood will hold. She plays off the wall. It looks like Wilson's coming off for a change. So fresh forward legs with Sergio. Regroup, Jenks. Jenks now back to Abood. Abood up the wall to Sergio. Sergio's going to enter. She steered off the puck. Gathered by the Hornets. Top of the circle. Up the wall. Abood's going to have to pick this one up in her own defensive zone. Now she'll find Hendricks through center ice. Hendricks felt the footsteps there. Buboltz, though, in late on the play. Hendricks through to the slot. Now Buboltz. I don't know if she was trying to make a shot. Now it's a one-on-one. Jenks is going to be in a race. Held up. Callahan with the stop. That one could be dangerously out front. Loose. Picked up by Hendricks, and she's going to go the other direction. Out of the zone. This one's played in deep by Sweetser. 15 for the Hornets. Up the wall now, Fries. Abood finds Hendricks, intercepted. Buboltz. That one pops out to center ice, and we're clear.
We run out of time here. You'd like to see us get a power play unit out, hold a goaltender, and give it a chance.
This will be entered by Fitzgerald. Quick shot on net, can't be held. That was a whistle. Not sure why we got a whistle, but
I think they thought Allie had it. She's been kind of crossing that glove hand over the other side all day, and
that's
they gave her the benefit of the doubt.
That's a terrible whistle, and I'm not even from Edina.
Well, I'd like to see us, maybe too late to pull the goalie with a minute and a half left, but we got to get it down the other zone.
This will be a hard play to the corner with Russo. This one finds itself loose. That one's corralled by the goaltender, Callahan. Jake, you pick that one up, corralled? You used your word. So this one's one to the corner, battle for Kurtz, up to the half wall. I think that's, can't quite tell who's playing the board there. Is that Mead? No, that's Hillman. Russo on her backhand, loose. Why is that if they hustle 3-on-2? Played over to Sergiu. Looked like Hillman may have had a step on that one. Sergiu to the corner, she's pinched off. 45 seconds and counting here in the third period. That one skips over the stick of Noble, and Fitzgerald will enter offside. 34 and a half seconds left in this hockey game.
Well, Noble recovered really well on that play. It looked like number 7 from Edina, Fitzgerald, was going to break away, but kind of skated herself off sides and tripped. We got an empty net.
So Buboltz, looks like a little trick play by the coaches for Wayzata there. We got bodies on the ground, sticks on the ice. This one comes out to the point. Noble, that finds 2 shins on its way to the side of the net. Empty net, played out for the moment, gathered up by Noble. It'll find Hendricks at mid-ice. Aggressive play by Edina, 4 seconds. And that'll bring us to the end of this hockey game. Edina Hornets winning 2-0.
Well, we had our chances during the game, and Edina's goalie earned the shutout. I think it's good that we got a chance to play one of the top teams in the state, and we played them tough.
So we'll see handshakes and good nature.